It's over there on the right, next to the ignition switch. I think the key's on, I'm not sure.
It's the most irritating noise on planet Earth.
It's really close.
Go, big go! Let's do this. So there's the new one of our problem. There's the old one of our problem. Joe broke it.
No, it died of old age in the...
It's dead.
It's okay. You don't pull on the spring.
Well, I know that now. The point is made.
Out here.
It is
I gotta
petrified.
get it out anyway.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. It's got a little rust on it from being abused. But this part's still good.
The bottom of that is crusty.
So there's a little snap rings on this side, and you just take it all apart and put this piece on.
Put a new washer on.
Yeah.
Huh?
Those two contacts, you're in business.
Clean them up and...
No, you put new ones in it. I have a habit of over torquing this wiring on these.
Tell you what, I gotta tell you, mounting the solenoid on the bottom of the starter is
Infinitely better.
brilliant. Oh, that thing is too short, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Luckily, I got enough jump to make one, I think.
Well, I think it's got plenty of keyhole to suck up into yet. You're getting close. You got about 3 full turns left to go on it. I do have to tell you this, Joe. You know what's really fun about doing Will It Starts with you?
What?
I don't have to be down there doing the Will It Start portion of it.
This is way better for you, right?
This is way better. It's dude, that feet bump truck. I'll tell you, whatever come out of that radiator off camera, both me, Ken, and TJ, at least once had to go get some fresh air with a bucket. It was so horrible.
I've been around some of that, and like you say, it can be violating.
It was.
Hey, Joe, I'm playing flowers.
Are you putting flowers on Frisco's head?
Yeah, it's so beautiful and flowers.
Come here, let me see poor Frisco. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, well, we're getting pretty close to torching this thing off. I'm the screwing them on, man. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. Yeah, he just stepped on his toe and it hurt.
I stepped on his toe.
Oh, you okay?
You didn't like that one bit, by the way.
No.
I don't like my toes getting stepped on either. Okay, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Well, then you come up and snuggle with me. Thank you for telling me you're not bad. Poor Frisco. That is the second time I've stepped on him trying to get out of your way.
So some of these, one of them has got really big dents in it where the turbo wheels come out of it. Let me try this first, because sometimes they don't go on so good. See how much is wore off of the flange on the turbo?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you gotta have that. I think it'll go on there without it, I hope. So now, let's go this way. Whoops.
Where do we do our?
Go to the diesel.
Yes.
That's good. Perfect.
Well, you want to see what Dad and Joe are working on? You're looking at the truck or playing with the dog? You're looking at the truck or you're playing with the dog? So, trying to show her a 12V71, but apparently something's cooler. Something's cooler than the junk we're working on, apparently. Alright, come here. Hold my hand. So. Oh. We're going to try to start this big old guy. Well, not we, Joe, basically. I heard a tick. Yeah. Give a little shove. Yeah, I know, that was pretty awesome. You good? Yeah. Where's the button on this thing?
It's over there on the right, next to the ignition switch. I think the key's on, I'm not sure.
The one that's is in the switch?
Button.
Boy, that bad boy just popped right to life, didn't it? So it's got diesel in.
It's kind of fuel. Well, the filter on the other side could be plugged for setting. Because I don't think you change the filter and never drill it 1,000 years. I didn't look at the fuel pressure. The fuel pressure gauge. Oh, I know what it might be.
Hey Annabeth, where you at? Electric fuel pump.
Ever seen a flow control valve like in your farm implement?
Yeah.
That's how I set the fuel pressure of the motor.
Oh.
The kid is just... Come on, you're okay. We're not gonna go anywhere.
No banana?
All right now.
I am ready when you are ready.
I think we got to get a fuel filter.
Fuel filter it is. And yes, there is a liner underneath here, but that diesel don't look right, does it?
Smell it.
Smells.
Like old gas.
Yeah, it smells like old. So guys, that is why someday you won't be able to do Willett starts anymore. Because modern diesel, and this is what are we saying, Joe? 4 going on 5 years?
Yeah.
Filter ruined, 2 injectors hung up. Possibly, we're still trying to figure out if the fuel pump's wonky or not. But just modern diesel just goes bad. All right, we're gonna kick this thing. We're on attempt number 3. So, yeah, I mean, it started. It just still isn't running right. This injector back here is hanging up a little bit, and you can hear it clicking every once in a while. You can see a little bit of smoke. But other than that, I mean, it's running. It just ain't running right. So we're gonna go for number 3, running right. Correctly.
Over there.
John, is this it?
Yeah, that's it. Let me put more jizz on it. Our other filter or the pump has given up on us.
So what does the fuel treatment do?
It puts the cetane and stuff back in the fuel that you don't normally have anymore. So it'll probably be a while to get it going again this time, because so that turbo on the other side, you can see a shiny spot inside the compressor housing where the wheel got into it.
Really?
That's there's some issues with that. Bad in the back.
Oh, you're right. I can see it right there. Just first glance.
That's how you tell you got a bad one.
Yeah, you can see a little track right around it where the wheel kind of touches up against it.
Not supposed to do that.
It ain't supposed to look like that. I'm watching the master prime a truck here. So yeah, once this thing's primed, I think we'll try to start it. Then we'll maybe go look for that part. And like I said, then I'll help Joe for a bit. And
Gotta figure out lunch though.
tacos.
I'm going to step back there by the fuel tank, see if you can hear fuel splashing in the tank.
See if I can hear it splashing.
You'll hear it. Turn fuel around in the tank.
Okay, love you. I do hear fuel splashing in the tank. Well, it sounds like empty splashing, but I hear some. Oh, it's splashing back in.
Yeah. Gauge goes to 600. If it gets up over 200, we're in trouble because that filter will blow up.
Well, there's always that problem too.
I think the vanes in the pump are going up.
The result was 0 pressure on the gauge.
At all times?
At all times.
Awesome. Those Rouge master pumps like on 6.9 and old 7.3s and all those motors, they got a vane pump in them too, and they'll do the same thing.
Get enough RPM and then eventually it'll let loose.
They won't, you can't get them to that kind of place. You have to take the pump all apart and overhaul it.
Alright, well I'll tell you if it hits 200.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hit nothing, I don't think. Fire in a hole.
Fire in a hole. Nothing but my ears are ringing.
Huh.
So you got a fuel pump in your future.
I just gotta take it apart. We're not paying those, so there we go.
What do you think, Frisco? The easiest way to take the doghouse out of this truck is with the dog, don't you think?
Ask the dog.
Do you think you could find a better place to stand? No?
For whatever reason he wanted in here, I can't understand why.
Right,
Unless he was going to try and beg me to get to that other dog. Can you imagine doing this from around the transmission?
Yeah, it's pretty good they put this doghouse in here. This thing would be
Impossible to work on.
well, if it was in an RV, you can jump up on top of the bed, but
Not in this.
not in this peach.
Committed here.
Oh, that would be just brutal from up there. Everything in there?
Yeah, and it ain't twisted off either.
All right, all right.
Kind of looks like yours you got. Turn loose.
So she ain't twisted off at the shaft?
Yeah.
Which
Looks
means-
like the same you got on your pump.
We can fix it. Man, that is a big fuel pump. So this is how that pump works. This gizmo spins. Oh, wow. That's just glued.
Yeah.
So as it spins faster, these...
in the ring.
Oh, okay, and the ring's not perfectly around.
Yeah, that's how it sucks and
So they go...
blows.
Look at how gummy that is, Joe.
Yeah. That's why we're here.
Huh. Well, so that's what new diesel fuel does it when it sits for a couple of years.
Yeah. New diesel's still good. Well, you can see
That's-
the rust in it too because it has
Got water in it.
alcohol and water in it. So
So now you know why we will not be doing Will It Starts in about 5 more years.
it's taking that trifecta stuff.
Okay, so you can see how sticky them get. There's that varnish on there.
Hello.
Scrub it up and it'll eventually come off. But you can see it kind of gums up on these corners here.
Yeah.
All right.
Trifecta.
Clean them up and put them back. So if you guys look at this, you can see exactly
Varnish.
the varnish right there. I'd scratch it with my fingernail so you can get a view of it, but that is exactly the varnish where that was sitting for 4 years. Good, the best of this I've ever seen.
How many gallons of this I put on?
A week.
Actually, all you're doing is saving glue here. That's as much as it needs. We're done.
I know.
I can't believe the brake diaphragm went out of this set here.
Yeah, they don't like to sit, man. That's my theory on everything. Sitting is bad. Christian.
Straight one, please.
Do this.
You gotta look at me, sweetie.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Shall we?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. We gotta say it loud and
Let's do this.
yeah!
stood by that turbo and go chingity ching.
That's what I was trying to tell you here. I could hear that turbo going ching ching ching. It's almost sound like Christmas bells a little bit. I think Joe's been holding out on me on a brand new Peterbilt hood. That there looks like a perfectly brand new Pete hood. Look at that guy.
And then they take the engine block with them. So, want to talk to somebody about them, Terry Stafford's got some of them. He's got like four of them that he bought new. He's not a happy camper.
Hey guys, thanks for rocking with us for the second half of this. We have a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We still have the truck up at Iris to start. We still have to finish the Smokey and the Bandit car. I just decided to make the RV overheating and leveling jacks on that thing its own episode, so I will have that out in a couple days. I'm gonna try to shrink these down to a half hour-ish. I mean, the episodes were getting up to an hour, which is, I think, cool for some people, but in reality, it just takes me a long time to get them edited and get them out. So I'm trying to increase the cadence here a little bit. Other than that, a couple new things, just kind of a fun YouTube thing. We had some hats come out, things they don't tell you when you start a YouTube channel. I didn't necessarily get in trouble for it, but I got a little caution. I tried to wear clothes that aren't branded because it can cause you some trouble with sponsorship and monetizing videos. But I wasn't very good about wearing hats. So we finally got some hats done so I can wear something on my head without getting yelled at. And we also have t-shirts coming out. Jill's designing them, so I'm kind of excited about those. And a whole bunch more coming up. Cheers! Annabeth, come here. So yeah, little things they don't tell you when you start a YouTube channel. We finally got our own hats. I was pretty good about not wearing branded shirts and stuff. But I was really bad about hats, so I didn't necessarily get in trouble for it, but I got a little talking to on it. Okay, Goofy. Ow.
My hat.
Oh, okay. Woo-wee! Let's go! Like that. Wait a minute.
Daddy.
No.
It's too
No. Maybe.